go. Jack Slammy back on the YouTube channel, Future Stars of Wrestling. We're back with the Lowdown and Rocky T. How you doing this week, sir?
Well, I've been better, Jack. I'm still, having these bad nightmares of Joe Del Falco. You know what I'm saying, brother? I'm not sleeping at night. But I'll be all right, Jack. I got you on my side. I got the fans on my side. I'm going to get through this, brother.
You got a lot of people on your side, man, and I really hope that you guys can resolve this sometime soon so that FSW can come back together as a whole.
Well, that's what I'm hoping for, but you know what? Joe just ain't giving, brother. He's just taking. And when you take from Rocky T, brother, there's only one thing that's going to happen. You're going to go down. Sooner or later, you're going down. 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 But not tonight, anyway.
Not tonight. We're going to bring you back up. We got a couple of great matches for you. We have got the Gods of War taking on Sweet and Sour right there in the squared circle. How about that, huh?
The sweet smell of victory, brother.
Oh.
The Gods of War kicking Sweet and Sour's ass. I can see it coming.
Oh.
Have you seen those two guys?
They are huge, I got to tell you that. And Sweet and Sour, though, these guys, they got Sally in the corner there, part of the Dynasty. These guys have been around a long time, and Gods of War still on the cusp of making a name. And if they take off these guys, they got one.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm excited, brother. It should be a great match.
That's right, folks. Let's get on to some great wrestling right here. We got DeFalco on the mic, and let's see who's next to him right now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Lowdown. Joe DeFalco alongside Disco Inferno, and there they are, one of the newest and hottest tag teams here in FSW, the Gods of War, and they are stepping it up tonight. They are taking on the former tag team champions, Sweet and Sour.
Yeah, this is a quality matchup, and I wouldn't call these guys newest. I mean, they've been around a little bit here. Right. It's not they're not necessarily new. Quality, yes. Very impressive. I've spoken about how impressed I was with Mr. Graves.
That is correct.
And I'd also like to speak about how what's going on here?
Psycho just jumped off the apron.
Oh, you know why? They were getting in Sally's face.
Yes,
yeah.
They're protecting
that's
their
good.
manager.
That's good. It's real tough. Sally has to carry that bat for protection, obviously. He's being, assaulted by Hammerstone and Graves, who have weapons, a big giant hammer and a shield. So, of course, it was smart for Sweet and Sour to go down there to their defense, and very brave of them, I might add.
I've heard some rumors that Sally has sent out some feelers to Hammerstone.
Okay. That would be understandable, would it not? I'm
Sally
sure.
Always looking to expand.
Always looking to expand, okay? Hammerstone, obviously very talented. And I wouldn't doubt that he's obviously looking at Graves either. All right? But what we have here is a situation is Sweet and Sour, they're not going to respect the fact that Paulie might be looking at these guys. Excuse me, Sally. Why do I keep calling him Paulie? Sally. Okay, so what I want to say is that do you remember the situation that happened with the Chicago Bulls? Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan were the mainstays of the Bulls for years, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
And they were like, many championships and stuff. And what did the Bulls go out and do that Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen felt very disrespected? Do you know the story?
I'm not sure. I may have.
They opened the bank and brought in Mr. Tony Kukoc.
Yes, I do remember him.
Okay. And how did Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen feel about the fact that, that they were not really being considered the number one guys, that they wanted the new kid to come in and hand him the silver platter?
Michael Jordan wasn't very happy, and neither was no Tippin Pippen.
Okay, well, so let's talk about this then. How do you think that Sweet and Sour feels that Sally is looking at new talent?
I'm not too sure. I think it may affect maybe.
Well, I'm sure that they probably feel like Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. Can't you put two and two together here,
yes.
Joe? Good grief.
Well, I think personality-wise, I think it would affect Sugar Brown maybe a little bit more. He's a little more emotional than a guy like Psycho. You know what I'm saying? That Psycho may feel that if it benefits the group, that it's a good move. He seems to be the ultimate team play.
Who do you like in this match?
Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I like the Gods of War.
Okay.
They are the up-and-coming team. This is that match that they need.
Kind of reminds you a little bit of like college football. Like a team like the new teams in the rank, like Mississippi State, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, all these newcomers getting ranked high. And when they've had a chance to face quality competition, what happened? They did what? They won, didn't they?
They did.
So your
Yes.
take. So I'm saying that here, maybe they're not like Alabama. Maybe they're not Alabama or Auburn quality, but let's say that like a sweet and sour, kind of like maybe like an Oregon. A high-ranked team. They've played for the championship, quality competition, and what do you consider like Hammerstone and Graves? What would you compare them to?
Well, they would be exactly what you said,
Like
Mississippi State.
Right.
That all of a sudden.
So who would you pick?
I'm picking the young guys.
Okay, well, I'm the type of guy that I'm going to pick. I would pick the mainstay. I think Mississippi kind of got lucky in beating Alabama, because if Alabama doesn't fumble that kickoff, they probably win that game. So I'll say this.
Well,
I'm favoring sweet and sour because they've proven themselves more over an extended period of time. But I will say that Graves and Hammerstone can get lucky and win this match.
Well, my thinking is that Sweet and Sour and the Dynasty, they've had a lot of issues with Tyshawn Prince. They might be looking over their shoulder and looking past the gods of war, and that's when the upset happens this go.
Okay, well, they're not looking past the gods of war. You don't sign up for a match against two monsters like this, guys that outweigh you by 20, 30 pounds, jacked to the gills with muscles. You don't look past that because it stares you right in the face when you're in that ring. Like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until what?
They get hit in the face.
Exactly.
But look at this. Look at the power of Graves.
Whoa, good reversal, though. Look at the leverage. Smart move. Very slick there.
Saiku slides out and quickly makes the tag to Sugar Brown, who's got many KOs.
Yes, he does.
He's knocked out some guys bigger than Hammerstone and Graves.
Oh, yeah. And let me tell you something here. In this match, as big as Hammerstone and Graves are, and you will admit you like the way they look, right?
Yes.
You think they're excellent conditioned.
Look like $1 million.
Prototypical professional wrestler. You wish all the guys on the roster would look like this, don't you? Let's be honest.
I like variety, but it's good to see guys that are in fantastic shape and
dedicated
and better themselves each and every time we see them.
Right. But you got guys like this, but then you have the ultimate equalizer, which is what?
Sweetness.
That big right hand. That big right hand did not. I mean, it's proven to pretty much knock every single competitor in FSW out at some point, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
Did he knock out Tyshawn Prince, too?
I don't believe he knocked out Tyshawn.
He hasn't, but he knocked out Alcatraz one time, though, didn't he?
I believe he has.
And he knocked out Jack Manley how many times? We quit counting after 10, didn't we?
Too many to mention. And right now, Sugar Brown, Hammerstone getting things kicked off here on the Lowdown. New and improved. We got some of the best matches. You got to watch High Octane every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. and you got to watch the Lowdown each and every week because you're seeing the best of FSW.
Yes, you do. Catch all the action. If you want to keep up, you have to watch both shows.
That's right. Big forearm by Sugar Brown, slowing down Hammerstone.
Whoa!
And look at that, nice athletic ability and the drop kick from behind. Sugar Brown didn't see that one coming.
No, he didn't. I will give Hammerstone a 5.5 on the backflip, but I will give him a 9 on the drop kick.
And right now, Hammerstone, oh, and look at that, the knees by Graves. Maybe one of the more underrated talents here in FSW, Graves. He has a lot of physical skills that a lot of times they look at Hammerstone and sometimes they forget about Graves and about how good he is.
And let me be honest with you, Graves looks like the smart one.
Well, Graves is a college graduate, jiu-jitsu champion. He is a guy that has a lot going on.
And then Hammerstone looks like the type of guy that probably worked as a lifeguard a lot growing up.
Kind of looks like him.
I'll tell you what, where do these guys come from? Where do they come from?
The peaks of Olympus.
The peaks of, what's their hometown, Joe?
They're in Arizona.
They're in Arizona. So, I figure like when these guys I heard a story that when these guys drove here, that the last time they drove here, Graves and Hammerstone were driving, and Hammerstone saw a sign that said, clean restrooms. And he wanted Graves to pull over so he could clean the restrooms. Did you hear about that?
I did not hear about that.
Okay, well.
And the spinning kick by Saiku right to the jaw of Hammerstone and then quickly makes the tag, and there's Sugar Brown. They're feeling very confident, the former tag team champions.
And they're making whatever Sally saw in Hammerstone, they're just trying to take it right out, aren't they?
And look at that, once again, big knee to the chin of Hammerstone. And Sugar Brown going for the cover already. There's the ref. 1, 2, yeah, way too long for that to be a 3 count this time.
Obviously.
And once again, our main event tonight, Bryce Harrison defending the No Limits title against Virgil Flynn. An exciting high flyer from up in Sacramento.
Ooh, look at that. Woo, look at him shucking and jiving. I like it. Woo.
And a swing and
Ooh,
a miss.
ooh, jab.
And we might even hear the latest whining from Rocky T. Always a channel changer.
Are you going to put him on the show?
I'm going to try not to. But, you know, he is the host of the Lowdown, you know. He always has a very informative interview.
Let me point out, too, you know, the story I told you about how, you know, Hammerstone and Graves, when they drive here from Arizona, you know, I've seen the car they drive. And I'll be honest with you, that car could use some work. And what better place to take that car than Midas of Tropicana? Talk to Gordon. Tell Gordon to go hook these guys up because that car is a hunk of junk that they drive here.
Well, obviously, they do know Gordon because they are in the commercial.
Right, they do, yeah.
So, I'm sure any work that has to be done will now be done by Midas of Tropicana.
Well, they do good work.
You know,
that's why I get my car fixed. That's why I get my car fixed.
That's right. I heard you were there. I was there this past week. Had some emissions problems.
Nice.
And it was diagnosed for me and taken care of.
Well, just for anybody that if you do have a car, I mean, I'm being honest. Take it to Midas and Tropicana. They do great work, honest work.
Just like the gods of war, honest guys.
Okay.
And here comes Sugar Brown.
Ooh, nice.
Little spinning back elbow.
Nice.
And there is Saiku, the double team action. One thing about Sweet and Sour, you will always see them working together.
Again, you know, if I'm Sal Lee right now and I'm scouting this Hammerstone guy, I mean, basically all I've written down in my little notebook so far is can take a good beating. That's about the only silver lining I've seen this guy so far.
Which can be helpful at times.
I guess so, right?
But I'm not sure if you're looking to recruit the next crown jewel of the dynasty.
The next crash test Cody.
That's right.
Who, mind you, has turned his career around.
Yes, he has. I think you even
But the beatings that Crash Test Cody took at the beginning of his career were legendary, weren't they?
Yes, he absorbed some of the worst beatings in FSW history.
Epic beatings.
And he learned from it.
He did learn. So maybe this is the quality that Sally might be looking for in a competitor.
Could be.
The ability to take a beating.
While looking good at the same time.
While looking good at the same time. Having your hair properly groomed. Being well muscled.
You know, bottom line, Hammerstone needs to make the tag, regroup, because we've seen him before. Definitely one of the brightest young talents here at FSW. The Gods of War, one of the top up-and-coming tag teams. They are a threat for the tag team titles.
Well, they don't look like a threat for the tag team titles so far in this match. Well, I'm just saying, they've ran into some quality competition here, and I don't think they were really ready for the tactics that were used by Sweet and Sour.
You know,
veteran leadership.
You know, you've seen it in the boxing world. The guy steps up in class, and sometimes he's outgunned.
Yep.
But there comes Hammerstone trying to fire away with some elbows.
Ooh, and there it is.
The thrust punch will stop a mere mortal, let alone a god.
Yes.
But he is still able to kick out at one as Hammerstone.
Oh, he's fired up.
He's firing himself up. And right now, Saiku is firing away, but Hammerstone stops, and it looks like he's ready for the suplex party.
Whoa, he suplexed him out of nowhere.
And right now, Hammerstone needs to make the tag. Graves is fresh as a daisy outside as Hammerstone has taken a beatdown for the majority of this match.
Yes, he has, but he's looking for a tag. The other god, the Graves god, is in.
And there is Graves.
Ooh.
And he takes down Sugar Brown, and it looks like Saiku is going to slide back out.
Oh, they cut him off. Boy, they've had like zero offense this match, Joe. Whoa, I spoke too soon, a big flying forearm.
And that could be it as Graves, but he is not going for the pin.
He may have knocked him out cold.
One of the most impressive moves, that flying forearm. And
oh, he stopped the thrust punch.
And he is going, and that is the final cut. But he is not the legal man, Saiku, as Graves has turned this match around single-handedly with no help from Hammerstone.
He didn't need it.
And we know Graves is one of the strongest guys we've seen here in FSW, and he's got Sugar Brown up. And what goes up must go down.
Wow, a corkscrew suplex.
And look at this, there's Alcatraz.
Whoa, what is it? Oh, and he clobbered him into that post.
He has just grabbed Hammerstone, came out of the back.
Wow, what a great plan by Sally.
And what is going on? And Graves looks confused. He's watching, and he sees what Alcatraz is doing.
Well, what's the referee doing?
And he's really not paying attention to what's going on. And Sugar Brown kind of, I think, raked the eyes. There is the thrust punch.
Oh, and he KO'd him. Sweetness.
2, 3,
Sugar
and
Brown!
it is all over.
Sugar Brown! Sugar Brown!
Graves was dominating for the few minutes he was just in there.
Beautiful.
And Alcatraz, out of nowhere, decides to take out Hammerstone. Maybe it's a personal thing when they heard that Sally was talking to him.
Or maybe it was just a plan, and maybe they felt like they teased Hammerstone into thinking that he was like a focal point of this match.
And there it is, the Dynasty victorious, sweet and sour,
you can just
over the Gods of War.
This is the booty-shaking Disco Inferno for Midas of Tropicana, your one-stop alternative for all your automotive needs. If you need new brakes, an oil change, or major car repair, Midas of Tropicana's fast and friendly service is the place you can trust to get the job done right. We serve gods, gentlemen, champions, and all of Las Vegas. Give them a call at 702-458-4191.
Quality repair and quality parts at fair prices makes Midas of Tropicana
your dealership alternative.
The Dynasty pulls off one right there.
The sweet victory goes to sweet and sour.
Oh, man.
I got to tell you, I was a little shocked. You know, I really thought the Gods of War were going to have that one.
And like I said, they're just about there, just not yet. You know, and talking about somebody who's trying to get there, Virgil Flynn, all right? He's going to be taking on Bryce Harrison. We got another big match coming up here.
You know, I'll tell you what, the following's getting bigger and bigger, Jack. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
They got some guys there that, you know, a little scary.
Yeah, you know, Bryce Harrison, he took that time off, and, you know, I think he just got more demented. I mean, I don't know what he was doing, but I'm positive it was some sort of terrorist.
Well, you know what? Let's go check it out. Let's see what craziness is going to happen in that ring.
All right, back to the squared circle with Joe DeFalco and whoever the hell he's got sitting next to him.
He once let the Rat Pack perform at his birthday party. The casinos, they take markers from him. His cement shoes are Gucci. He is the most interesting man in Las Vegas.
I don't always eat Italian, but when I do, I eat at Casa de Amore, Vegas, the way it used to be. Stay hungry, my friends.
Disco Inferno, Michael Modest, you two have been challenged to a 2-on-1 handicap match by Cash. You've been talking for weeks about his daughter, about his family, and now tonight, it happens in the ring.
Well, you know, here's the thing, okay? 2-on-1 might as well be 100-to-1. Okay, I mean, the fact of the matter is, I'm not even worried about this match at all. Okay, the only thing I'm worried about is how that broke joke Cash is going to pay for his hospital bills, for the ambulance ride. I mean, this guy's going to be up to here with bills. It's going to be bad for the poor guy, so I'm a little concerned about that.
Disco Inferno, he was just out here calling the two of you dinosaurs.
Oh, really? Which shows you why he doesn't get much interview time.
Oh.
Let me give you a couple pet peeves I have. I can't stand it when you go to a restaurant and they pour the drink from the fountain and it spills all over the side and they hand it to you and you get your hands away. You know, that makes me sick to my stomach. You know, I want to punch the person that did that in the face. My second big pet peeve is people that send me game requests on Facebook.
I hate
okay?
them.
So how do you think I feel? We're like twice a week. Shane Hedrick, you people know him as Cash, keeps sending me invitations to play Candy Crush Saga. Okay? I don't want to play Candy Crush Saga. If you want me to play Candy Crush Saga, I want to punch you in the face. I can't stand people like that. So on top of this schmuck challenging us to a 2-on-1 match, I would like to finish him for trying to send me game requests to Candy Crush Saga. Cash, you're gonna get your ass beat really bad tonight, son, and you're the one that asked for it.
Mental note, break all of Cash's fingers, right? Because then he can't use the keyboard, right?
That's a good idea.
It all comes down to social media here in FSW. I don't like those requests. Just block them. Just block them.
We are ready, main event time here on the Lowdown. No Limits title is on the line. High flyer from Sacramento, Virgil Flynn, getting his first opportunity at gold here in FSW, taking on Bryce Harrison.
Well, I mean,
the reign and defending No Limits champion.
And not only is Virgil Flynn
leader
facing Bryce
of the
Harrison,
following,
he is more than likely also facing the rest of the five.
He's got his hands full. He's got his hands full. Virgil Flynn has looked good. He's got some innovative offense. He moves well. But to be honest, I think he's really out of his league here.
Well, obviously that.
I mean, I don't want to dissuade the viewers from watching this match, but this is a case where if Virgil Flynn does win this, it's going to be considered a huge upset, which can happen in wrestling at any time, though.
You know, absolutely. Virgil Flynn has all the tools to win, but again, the odds are definitely stacked against him. We got Duke, we got Cody, Jacob's probably sniffing around. And then, I'm not sure, but it seems like the referee may be sending Cody and Duke to the back.
Well, I sure wish they would be out there for this. I mean, people want to know what's going on with these guys. I mean, Cody and Duke kind of just mysteriously suddenly ended up in the following. And with Jacob, Austin Young, who burned Cody, there's just I don't know how Bryce Harrison brought this little crew together, but I sure would like to find out how that took place.
Well, you know, obviously we got some shows coming up. Disco Inferno, I think the perfect opportunity would be inside Lava Lounge.
Joe, don't steal my thunder. I was leading into that to announce it would probably be a good idea.
I was just thinking what a great idea you had come up with.
Well,
and I was mentioning
I did come up with it. That's why I had the preamble there.
And I just stepped on your toes.
Yeah, you did, like you always do. A lot of people tell me how, like, you step on my toes a lot and that they don't like it when you disagree with me. I get a lot of texts, comments, Facebook inboxes.
Do they have problems when you disagree with me?
No, they think that you're an idiot.
Oh.
So it's like, you know, but you like disagree with me a lot, and like it upsets my fans. And I've got legions of fans out there, Joe.
Legions?
Yeah.
Yes, I could tell on your Facebook. You know, you get in a lot of heated discussions with a lot of your fans.
Well,
whether it has to do with college football, pro football, or wrestling.
Oh, you mean my? Are you a fan of my Georgia football excuses thread I put up every weekend? Yes, that's always a big one. That's always gets a lot of response from a lot of guys I went to high school with, or like to chime in on that thread.
Yes, I've noticed it gets very emotional.
Ooh, look at this! Look at Bryce Harrison. He's giving him the business there.
You know, it's a rare occasion that Bryce has a height and weight advantage.
Yeah, but Virgil was not a speed and quickness advantage for the first time,
by
obviously.
Far. Virgil, one of the quickest guys you will see.
And then Bryce Harrison is one of the quickest guys you'll see.
And we've seen Virgil Flynn, you know, very adept in amateur wrestling style.
Obviously, because he's out wrestling Bryce Harrison right now, and he's given up size, but he's taking him to school here so far.
You know, I'm very impressed with Virgil Flynn's technical prowess. You know, a lot of people saw him initially and think he's just this high flyer kind of guy, but he has got so many tools that, you know, he is capable of defeating Bryce Harrison at any time.
Ooh!
And down he goes with the European uppercut.
If he wrestles like this, he can. Good grief. He is bringing the lumber today.
He is a man on a mission, Disco Inferno.
Ooh!
He is just one step ahead, or maybe two steps ahead of Bryce Harrison right now.
Oh, Bryce! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is terrible. Bryce Harrison may just blown his knee out, Joe.
But he was still intelligent enough to slide out.
He put this reckless rookie in there, Virgil Flynn, and he busted up Bryce Harrison's knee, Joe, with his recklessness.
Virgil Flynn's not a rookie, and Bryce Harrison injured himself landing wrong.
Well, you saw the way that he threw him in there with vicious intentions.
Yes, vicious. And right now, Bryce slides in. He doesn't want to get counted out. So obviously he must feel he's ready to go, because the Bryce Harrison I know, if he thinks that there's any chance of him not being able to go 100%, he would have walked out of the arena. and made sure he kept that title. And it looks like Bryce is ready to get back in. Landed very awkwardly on his knee.
He may have had an MCL strain or something there, Joe.
Oh, and a handshake.
Wow.
Very
so I guess he's better now?
No Limits title on the line. Virgil Flynn looking to pull the upset. And right now watching him, I don't think it'd be that big an upset as monumental as you claimed it would be.
I can't believe that Virgil Flynn is outpowering him.
And right now, Virgil has really come to walk away.
And what did you just say? This wouldn't be as big of an upset as what are you kidding me?
We're watching the match. Virgil Flynn is just as good as Bryce Harrison, maybe better.
We're 4 minutes into the match, Joe.
We've seen Virgil Flynn before. Here's a guy that has outstanding skills and talent. And in all honesty, Bryce Harrison has been relying on the following to win his matches.
What on earth is going on with Bryce Harrison? Oh, nice leg whip there.
And that was a big move for Bryce Harrison because Virgil Flynn was running roughshod on him the entire matchup.
And I guess Bryce Harrison's leg is all better. Maybe he was just faking it before.
Maybe he just tweaked the Disco Inferno.
No, you can't tweak your knee. I'm sure he was faking it.
Well, wouldn't put it past
Bryce
Harrison to fake anything.
It's Virgil Flynn's fault. I mean, he felt compassion. You fake a knee injury, and all of a sudden the guy thinks they feel compassion. That's where you should take the opportunity to just get on the guy.
So what you're saying is Bryce Harrison exploited Virgil Flynn's weakness.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, you know, when there's a wounded bird, you know, you should just step on it. You know, if you go bird hunting and you wound the bird, you know, you don't nurture it back to health. What do? You kill it. Thank you. I mean, it's a tough thing to say, but in order to gain victory, you have to do drastic things sometimes. Stuff morally wrong things sometimes, Joe.
Sometimes.
Because you know why? Because other people are just going to do it to you.
I will not disagree with that statement this time. Bryce Harrison trying to continue the reign of terror as No Limits champion, but right now it looks like he's got to do it by himself because the following have obviously been banned from ringside.
And it looks like they never really needed him to begin with. He's working his leg now.
Still early in the match, Disco.
I don't know about that. I mean, this match. How do you know it's still early in the match?
Don't downplay.
It's not
Virgil
still early.
Flynn.
What? You know when this match is going to end? How do you know it's still early in the match?
The match didn't start that long ago.
To me, this looks like the late stages of the match. Bryce Harrison in complete control, working that leg. This match can end any minute, any second.
If Virgil Flynn doesn't get to the rope, and Virgil Flynn
You're such a
does get to the
fountain
rope.
of misinformation when you are announcing this show, Joe. It's ridiculous.
Now you're all, high on Bryce Harrison winning this match 30 seconds from now. I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, you're usually wrong.
And Virgil Flynn fighting back.
Ooh, and that just made him mad. There we go. Keep working that leg. That's how
Bryce
you do
Harrison trying to ground the high flyer.
Very smart. Ooh, nice dropkick to the side of the leg. Working that knee.
Bryce Harrison taking command of this match. Main event here on the Lowdown.
The main event. Ooh, nice.
Another full crowd here at the FSW Arena. And good to see the fans coming out. Fan Appreciation Day it was.
Looks like Rocky T's done a great job of promoting these events, Joe.
Unbelievable. Words cannot describe his addition to FSW. And all the additions he's brought back to FSW.
Whoa, a corkscrew splash. A slingshot corkscrew splash. That's very hard to say, Joe.
Yes, and a 2 count. And Virgil Flynn able to kick out, but right now he has not mounted any offense in a few minutes. And if he wants to walk away with the gold, he's going to have to turn this around. It looks like a chin break. As Virgil Flynn is able, but you can see he's still got problems with the left knee.
What's he going to do? Now he's clapping. Whoa!
And look at that, over the top. One knee and all, Disco Inferno.
Well, it's a miraculous move and a miraculous recovery. Wow, can you believe that?
You know, he was risking permanent damage.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
You could still see him favoring it.
Yeah, obviously. Now he's sticking his finger in his face and pointing at him.
I think he's trying to call a timeout.
Well, he's pointing at him and sticking his finger in his face. What is Virgil Flynn doing right now, for God's sakes?
He seems to be wanting the adulation of the crowd.
Though he's going to shake his hand? Oh, my God. How did he fall for that, Joe?
He really suckered him in, Disco Inferno.
My God, did he ever.
Sometimes there's guys that are just too nice.
Sometimes they're just too nice and too green.
And it turns into a snap suplex as Virgil Flynn may have been on the verge of walking away with the No Limits title and decided to make friendly handshakes.
But here's a high five. Oh, and a big move.
And he still landed on it.
He still landed with his knees right in the groin. Wow.
And it looked like a missed move by Bryce Harrison.
Well, Bryce Harrison took the brunt on his belly, but his knees caught Virgil Flynn right in the groin.
Yes,
let me tell you something. You don't want to get that groin hurt during your match.
There is no doubt. It looked like that could have been the opening for Virgil Flynn. But the semi-missed moonsault has done its damage. Both guys, and Bryce is the first one up.
Oh, no. What a big error by Bryce.
Missing with the running knees.
Don't do it again. Oh, come on, Bryce. And a big hurricanrana. Wow.
Oh, nice drop kick to the jaw. And Virgil Flynn, could he be on the verge of winning this match, Disco?
Maybe.
He might be getting ready to set up for the cannonball.
I said this could be a major upset, Joe. I said this could be a major upset. I said so.
You said it could happen. Is he trying to kiss his feet?
What's he doing? He's trying to beg for forgiveness again and wants to shake his hand. Don't turn your back on him.
And Virgil Flynn will not get fooled the third time. Just going for
Thank God.
The cannonball.
Wow.
And this could be it. We could have a new champ. 1, 2.
No way you're going to have a new champ because he didn't hook the leg. A rookie move there by Virgil Flynn. You said he's not a rookie.
He's not a rookie. Oh,
wow.
And he tucked him in. 1, 2.
No, he did not get him.
I thought he had him. I thought we had a new champion, but somehow Bryce Harrison's able to kick out.
He pulled the old Hoovy driver on him.
But Bryce Harrison is in big trouble. Here in the FSW arena, could be losing his title, the thing that he cherishes the most. And he's just following him in there with the knees. And Bryce is in big trouble. Nice suplex. 1, 2.
Wow.
Nice bridge it all, Disco Inferno. Virgil Flynn looking really strong in the latter stages.
Ooh.
It looked like he was going to go for a belly to back, but look at that.
Ouch.
1, 2.
No, he did not get him.
A nice reversal by Bryce Harrison. And these guys are going back and forth. I think Bryce Harrison, though, is bitten off a little more than he could chew tonight. I think he thought he would have a little easier time at it. But Virgil Flynn has proven that he is a capable man to walk away with the No Limits title. And Bryce, very risky up top.
What are they doing here? Oh my
look at
God.
this. Virgil pushes him off. He's going to go for the 450. If he hits this, it's got to be over.
I can't believe this.
And he is perched.
No, and he missed it. Go figure.
The pool is empty, Disco Inferno.
Go figure. High risk equals high reward, but it also equals what? High Big loss.
No reward there for Virgil Flynn, and look at this.
Yep, and now it's over.
And Bryce has got him 1, 2, 3.
Yep. He gave it a go. I will admit that he performed well above his odds that match, Joe. Would you say that?
Yes, he did. There was a couple of rough spots in the middle of the match.
Kind of reminded me of Madonna and Mayweather the first bout. Madonna was a big underdog, gave it a go, but in the end, what happened? Champ wins.
The champ reigns supreme.
And you gotta whatever eventually happens to those Virgil Flynn tickets, you gotta rip them up and throw them in the garbage.
You know, back to the drawing board. Virgil Flynn, Bryce Harrison, without help from the following, still manages to continue to hold the title. No Limits champion, Bryce Harrison.
Still would like to know how he got Duke and Cody to join that group.
This is it, Rocky T. The trash talking is over. Your men go in the ring. Team Rocky T versus Team Joe DeFalco.
Well, you know, Paulie, do I look worried? Look behind you, brother. You see these men back here? The black and blue crew. There's going to be a lot of bruises in the ring tonight, brother.
What should we expect when your men head into the ring against Joe DeFalco's team?
Well, why don't you ask him? Why don't you ask him, Paulie?
Sin Bodie, what the hell is this?
Ow, ow. I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4 little piggies on my roasting pit, skewered and shish kebabbed. When I'm done with them, well, they still got 3 more trials of hell. See you in the ring, Junior, 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 and Junior.
Leon Hader?
You know that people tell me that this is the biggest lollipop that they've ever seen. But the problem is that it's not true. Joe DeFalco, you have got to be the biggest sucker in the world to think that you and 4, what do you want to call them? Juniors?
J-Brones?
J-Brones are going to take down Team Rocky T. Believe that.
Mike Delight.
Oh, Paulie, you know, tonight we go up against 4 men, 4 hired men. You know what's the difference between hired men and the 4 men right here? Cuckoo, cuckoo. Well, you know what else is different?
What's different?
It's the fact that the 4 of us, we believe in FSW. We are here to fight for FSW. And Joe DeFalco, you think you're going to come in here and start throwing us around with some of your hired goons? Think again.
Mr. Vegas.
Paulie Cover, you know, it feels really good to be back. And the man that brought me back, Rocky T, has put us on a mission. And that's the fact that Joe DeFalco, your boys, your hired guns, are not going to get the job done tonight, are they, Paulie Cover? Because you know what we're going to do? We're going to poke, we're going to prod, and then we're going to dance on their graves, because everything's going to happen here with Rocky T's team.
Well, you know, Paulie, obviously you heard it from the boys. It's all over for Joe tonight and his little, I don't know what you want to call them, stooges, hired guns, whatever. But FSW, we're coming for them.
Thank you, Team Rocky T. Ow. That's cool. Ow. Got nailed by Sin.